Oh, you're right. Yeah. Like, that's really disgusting. 1, 0.
So at Claggett, we have 9 Avid classes, and we started with just 1 a couple years ago, and every year we've added, and we have 9 now. In addition to that, we're Avid school-wide, so even our Claggett students who don't have the Avid class, they still get the Avid experience in all of their classes here. One of the great things about being an Avid is that you have that family, that sense of family, and it starts really early on in 6th grade. Our Avid class starts to mold and feel like a family. We are there for each other to celebrate all the awesome things that go on in each other's lives and within our class. It continues through 7th grade, and then by 8th grade, we've been together for 3 years, and we're very close-knit. That support of a family is really strong within Avid. We do a lot of things in school and outside of school that helps us feel like a family, like community service and volunteering. We try and get together with our family members, and we do family nights almost monthly. We try and get together to do some things together.
At Claggett Creek Middle School, our Avid framework is part of, or actually really our whole school improvement plan is built around the pillars, the 4 pillars of instruction, culture, leadership, and systems. And so implementation school-wide really starts with having the best teachers, highly trained, providing them with opportunities to work together, learn together, and then share their learning with each other. And that's what you see at Claggett Creek. You see teachers going to Summer Institute, going to PATH trainings, trying things out in the classroom, and then bringing them back and sharing them with their teammates. So we have this shared collective vision of good instruction.
Wicker is a huge piece of how our students learn in all of their classes. They'll get some writing instruction, they'll get some inquiry where they do some deep thinking, critical thinking, creating questions, do some collaboration activities. The O is the organization. That's really, really heavy in our planner usage, our Avid binders that our students use, and even in the way our students learn with like graphic organizers or organizing their thinking with focus notes. Our students do a lot of critical reading, not just in their reading class, but all of their classes.
There's 5 phases of focus note taking. First, you have to take your notes. Second, you have time to process your notes, think about them, revise them. Third, you connect your thinking to the students will connect to things that they have learned or experienced in the past. They have an opportunity to ask questions in phase 3 and identify points of confusion they have. And then in phase 4, this is when you summarize everything, synthesize all the information, and get to that point where you can answer the essential question. And finally, phase 5 is applying that learning to an activity, to a test, and using those notes to help you be successful.
It is important to use the 5 phases of taking notes so you're organized whenever your teacher asks you a question, or you can use it with a quiz.
Organized and your notes are high quality in all your classes. Because the more you use your notes, the longer you remember them.
It's important to use all 5 phases of the note-taking because it shows your thinking and what you're going to talk about.
You know, whether you're a parent or a teacher or a principal, your pride moments are always about the successes and the growth of the people you work with. Obviously the students jump out, like what am I most proud of? I'm proud of the grit, the determination, the growth that our students show. That is a huge pride point. That's what I brag about to people. That doesn't happen unless you have, your teachers have that same mindset of growth and individual determination. That has to be our pride point. There are other things that are amazing about our school, the opportunities we provide for students, Our elective and STEM and career-based programs are unreal. And nothing that I had in school when I was a student. All of the things that we provide for our students to challenge them and push them are wonderful. But the growth that we see in ourselves and in our students, that's my biggest pride point.
CCMS students are learners, leaders, believers,
professional,
Career ready.
CCMS students are determined,
persistent, courteous,
capable,
Collaborative.
creative,
positive,
optimistic,
thoughtful,
wonderful,
Logical.
legendary.
We are family!